Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a replay from 2016. It's a T18 HMC, that's the Tier 3 American SPG, and we're located on the south spawn of Siegfried Line. And the name of the commander is Laughing Kitty. Now, this vehicle used to be a tank destroyer in the game. But Wargaming changed it and they made it an Arty, and they slowed down the reload time.
Let's go.
And battle has commenced. Now this is back before the Arties were changed, back before 9.18. This is a 9.15 battle. We've got a 75mm howitzer, which has got penetration of 38mm and alpha damage of 175. Now it appears that Laughing Kitty is taking his T18 off to the very back of the map at the south end, and I must admit I've done this quite a few times myself, and I think he's going to either park in that bush in cover and wait for the enemy to come near and then shoot them. Okay, I think he's ready. Right, now the thing is, the T18 HMC couldn't shoot over the entire range of the battlefield. It's got quite a good reload rate, which is quite reasonable, really. The problem is that it's short range, and the small size of the shell means you really do need to get direct hits on the enemy, or you're really not going to do a lot of damage. The fact is that if you have got a close range target, it will be devastating for the enemy. Because, as I say, this used to be a TD, and when it was a TD, it was a very OP TD. Incredibly so. If you ever want proof of that, go and find the videos by Jingles, which actually show the T18 HMC in action as a TD, and you will be astonished at how powerful it was. He's fired at the marder, and he's got a hit. Okay, he's reloaded. It's about 10 to 12 seconds if I remember correctly. Well, the Marder's gone down. He's been taken out by our Matilda. We can't see that Panzer 2G, but there is a Matilda just north of this position now. There he is. Oh, there's the Panzer 2G. Unfortunately, we've got a red line there. The buildings are in the way. Sometimes it's very difficult to get a shot. The problem with this Arty as well is that it can have quite a shallow trajectory, which means obviously buildings are a bit of a problem. I remember one battle on Himmelsdorf where I gave up trying to fire over the buildings and actually decided to go TD, and that was quite a surprise to the enemy. Okay, M3 Stuart lining up a shot, rounds out, didn't have a tight reticule, and it's gone long, but it's reloaded. Again, he's looking for targets to shoot at, and most of them are using their cover effectively, which makes it difficult to hit them. There is an S-35CA out in the open. Oh, he's lost sight of it. There's a Hetzer out in the open there in the field, and he's dead. We're 3 tanks ahead at the moment on the enemy. He's trying to get a shot on that Marder, but he can't because buildings are in the way. Can't see the Panzer III-4. He can't see the S-35. There's no other enemy in sight at the moment. We've still got a 3 tank advantage. There's the S-35, the bathtub. That's the French tank destroyer. And he's received a hit. Can we get another one on him? No, it's going to be short. Oh, we nearly took out our own M5 Stuart there. He's circle strafing the bathtub and he's gone down. Okay, there's the Panzer III-4 and he's coming directly towards us. Now he's changed course. We're firing into the city square and he's changing course again. Now, can we get a shot? Round out. Yes, we do! And it's a big hit. And that tank was immediately rammed by our M4 and taken out the game. So that's a nice hit there. We picked up some hit points. And that T-34, well, he's been rammed, but I don't know who came off worse there. We're still looking for targets to shoot at. Now we've got a 2-tank advantage, but the enemy is down to only 4 tanks remaining. We've still got 6. Right. Well, Laughing Kitty's not able to help much at the moment. There is that Covenanter over on the east side. He's having a quick look at him. Can he get a shot in? He's hidden behind that bush. Oh, I saw a shell go in there. Yes, it did hit the Covenanter, but he's fired short. And yeah, it's landed on the ground next to the Covenanter. He's lining up another shot. And again, he's fired short, but the Covenanter was killed that time. He was taken out by the M4. Right, so it's still 6 versus 3 now. The enemy's got 1 medium tank and 2 Arty. We've got 2 Arty, 1 light tank, 2 tank destroyers and a medium. Now their medium tank is a Panzer IV-H and he might have the derp gun. He's got 1 kill. Their M41 HMC and Lorraine 38-9 AM haven't got any kills at all yet. They might not be established Arty players. They might not know how to Arty properly. Okay, the Panzer IV-H has been found. Oh, and the M4 put a big round into him. Ah, but he's been derped. And he's been killed. And we fired short again. I'm not sure if Laughing Kitty's actually aiming correctly on this one. When the Panzer IV-H has moved away and so our round lands behind him, it is at the other end of the battlefield, so it's very difficult to get accurate shots over such a long distance. And now it's 4 versus 3. That Panzer IV seems to know what he's doing, and the M41's been spotted, but he's right at the back of the map and out of our range. You can see the rescue won't go to the right, to the back of the map, and that indicates that it's at maximum range. But the M41 has been killed by our Covenanter. But it's now 3 versus 2 because we're now down in numbers. So it looks like Laughing Kitty's going to have to try and get involved here. Either he's going to have to go out and find that Panzer IV-H and derp him. The M41's going up the west side, so he's going to probably try and check the field and get to the enemy cap that way. I'm wondering what Laughing Kitty's going to do. I thought for a second he might be about to sort of like take up an ambush position. I'm not sure that would be a good decision on this occasion. Not against the Panzer IV-H. He's got such a big derp gun, a 10.5 centimeter gun. And remember that Laughing Kitty's only got a 75mm. He's not going to be able to do a huge amount of damage. The most he's going to get is, what, 175 hit points. And if the Panzer IV-H has got more than that, then obviously it's going to be Laughing Kitty who dies. Now the best way to get around this is for Laughing Kitty to drive up the other end of the map, like the M41's done, go the other side, on the east side, and try and sneak up there, and then get into the cap as quickly as possible. Oh, the Panzer IV-H has been found! Now, can you get a couple of Arty shots onto him before he takes out the M41? Okay, we're aiming. Oh no, we've lost the M41! It's now Laughing Kitty versus 2 enemy. Oh dear. Now we're at a disadvantage. They squandered the advantage they had. They were oh so confident that they could take out that Panzer IV-H, but unfortunately he's a rather good player. And he's picked up 6 kills. He's got his top gun in next to no time at all. And now Laughing Kitty is at great risk of being found and killed. Now he's going directly through the town, which is a very risky move. It's so easy to be spotted when you're not outside, when you're away from the tree cover. That's why it's so much better to go through the trees so that you can't be seen. He's taking the direct route to the enemy cap though. And we still haven't seen that Lorraine. He could be waiting at the back of the map. But there's also the possibility the Lorraine might have actually headed down to our cap. And that's entirely possible. What's also possible is that Lorraine might have flipped over and there's somebody capping at the other end. So I suspect that's the Lorraine. And now we're capping, so they know where we are. Now he's going to the back of the map. Oh, the enemy stopped capping. No, maybe that was the Panzer IV-H. If that was the Panzer IV-H capping, he may be on his way back here. But the question is, will he make it back in time? Well, he's got 1 minute 10 seconds to get there. No, he started capping. I think he's realised his mistake, and hopefully that's not the Lorraine. If it is the Lorraine, the Panzer IV-H may be on the way back. If it is the Lorraine, that is. But the thing is that Laughing Kitty has now got 42 seconds. Oh my god, he's come out the cap as well. Whoever was capping has come out, and look, Laughing Kitty is setting up a kind of nest to hide behind so that he can't be seen. Now this is one of those moments where knocking down trees does actually help. But unfortunately it's not providing adequate cover. So I think he's decided to knock down another tree. He's got 14 seconds left to win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's done it! He's won! Wow! And I think you know what that means, actually. He was never spotted by the enemy. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Yes, it's a third-class tanker for Laughing Kitty in the T18 HMC, but here's the good bit. He got the Raider Invader combo. A Raider medal because he was never spotted by the enemy, undetected for the entire battle, and captured the enemy base. And the Invader medal because he managed to cap out and get at least 80 cap points in the process. Oh wow, and getting the Raider Invader combo is a really nice one because it means you saved your team by being so stealthy the enemy never knew where you were, and so you won on your own. And that really must be a laugh for all those team members who died off during the fighting, that the T18 HMC then goes and wins and was never even seen by the enemy. So congratulations to Laughing Kitty and the T18 HMC. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, when it came to damage, he was well down the table. He only managed to get 189 hit points of damage. The high scorer was the Panzer IV-H. He managed to get 1,304 hit points. He picked up a top gun and a high caliber for that battle. When it came to kills, obviously it was the Panzer IV-H again. He managed to get 6 kills, whereas the highest scorer on Laughing Kitty's team was the M4 Sherman. He managed to get 4. And when it came to base XP, again, it was the M4 Sherman who managed to get top with 720. The Panzer IV-H managed 556, but Laughing Kitty came in with only 238 base XP, but he did win. He won for his team. So let's have a look at detail report. He fired 14 rounds during that battle. He got 2 direct hits, 2 penetration and 2 splash. Damage of 189 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 2 of the enemy, but he didn't get any kills, but he did get 100 cap points, capped out to win. He received 6,398 credits on a standard account, and after ammunition resupply, and this ammo is really cheap, he actually took away 5,614 credits. He received 238 base XP, times 2 for the first victory, so he took away 476 XP for the entire battle. But I think he'll take away the satisfaction of knowing that he could win and the enemy never found him. So yes, kudos to Laughing Kitty for that battle. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.